Dear students, welcome to the second session of Module 2. The topics discussed in this session is about an interesting model, which is Group Development Stages Model, introduced by Tuckman. And we shall discuss about three important concepts: group roles, group norms, and group cohesiveness, followed by deep discussion about the challenges in groups, which is groupthink and social loafing. Let's begin to understand what is this model all about? Group development model is a model representing how groups develop over their lifespan. Tuckman's model describes group development through basically 5 stages. The stages are forming stage, storming stage, norming, performing, and the last stage is adjourning stage. Within these stages, we shall focus later about the group roles, norms, cohesiveness, which evolve as the team moves towards high performance. And finally, challenges like groupthink and social loafing can be addressed. The 5 stages of group or team development: forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. Tuckman's model, the first stage specified is the forming stage. The initial stage where the members get to know each other and they also understand the purpose of the group. The storming stage. At this stage, there are possibilities of conflicts and disagreements may arise because members establish or begin to understand their roles and responsibilities, and they realizes there might be some conflict between each other because all are new to each other, and then the team identifies and gradually navigates their differences. Norming stage, the team comes together, develops a shared understanding of each individual's roles and norms, and they work more cohesively compared to the second stage. The third stage is where the actual action takes place and gradually moves to the utmost working together, which happens in performing stage. The group functions at its highest level with strong collaboration, high productivity, and they are comfortable with their work and their environment and also the expectations as a team or a working together as a group. And the last stage is adjourning, the final stage where the group disbands after achieving its primary goal. Adjourning, so we move on to understand the 5 stages of team development as given by Tuckman in a simple form. Forming, stage 1, members know each other and they struggle for status in the group. Storming, members start working and engage each other and struggle for status still in the group. In third stage, members of the group establish rules and how they will achieve their goals together. Performing, group members understand and realize what are the decisions to be taken in order to implement all their plans in order to achieve their objectives. Finally, as the group completes the task and they project an end, the group dissolves in this stage. Next is the basic properties or characteristics of a group. Basically, interaction. It's the communication between members. There might be daily meeting or weekly team meetings. Common goals, they have shared objectives like launching a product or installing an app or launching the app itself. Interdependence, the group members and the team members are mutually dependent on each other. Structure, it defines the roles and responsibilities like a team leader, researcher, presenter, analyst, and so on. Norms. Norms are those informal set of rules. Timely response in online team chats could be an example. Cohesiveness, emotional connection, the bond among all the members. Example in a cricket team or a football team. Size, number of members. Example, it can be minimum 2 or 5 person versus a team comprising 15 people. Identity, sense of belonging, like we at Infosys, we at Google, we at a company or a corporation. Synergy, the output is collectively always higher compared to individual performance. Leadership, guidance, and direction. So, these are the properties of a group. Let's move on to understand the next concept, which is group roles, norms, and cohesiveness. Group roles. As a team progresses, members take on specific roles and responsibilities. There is a clear understanding of these rules, and people have to follow each assigned role, which is very essential for a teamwork. Let's understand the role itself as a property. A group role, a set of expected behavior patterns attributed to someone occupying a given position in a social unit. What is a role identity? It includes certain attitude, behavior, which is consistent with the role. Role perception. It is an individual's view of how he or she is supposed to act in a given situation. Role expectation, how others believe a person should act in a given situation. It is a psychological contract, an unwritten agreement that sets out mutual expectations of management and employees. Role conflict, a situation in which an individual is confronted by divergent role expectations. Next is group norms. It is shared guidelines or rules for behavior that most group members follow. Managers should encourage members to develop norms that contribute to group performance and the attainment of the group goals. What is a group cohesiveness? Group cohesiveness can be defined as a bond that pulls people towards membership in a particular group and resists separation from that group. Group cohesiveness simply means that the degree of attachment of the members or their groups. If group cohesion is high, the interaction between members of the group is high, and the degree of agreement in group opinion is also better. These are the three terms which we discussed, that is, group roles, norms, and cohesiveness. Let me repeat. Group roles: as a team progress, members take on specific roles and responsibilities. A clear understanding of these roles is crucial or essential for effective teamwork. Group norms: these are the unwritten set of rules or expectation that guides behavior within the group. They develop during the norming stage and provide a sense of consistency and predictability. Cohesiveness: this refers to the degree of attraction members feel towards the group. Cohesion increases as the group moves through this stage, particularly during the norming and performing phases, and is essential for high performance. Let's focus on two important challenges in groups. The first challenge is group think. Let me show an image and then discuss about the group think. When you focus on this image, groupthink is a phenomenon where people tend to conform with group decisions to avoid feeling outcast, leading to errors in decision making. Groupthink is a concept or a term coined by social psychologist Irving Janis in the year 1972. It is a phenomenon where the need for harmony and conformity in a group results in an irrational or dysfunctional decision making outcome. It occurs when the desire to avoid conflict or disagreement leads to a lack of critical evaluation of alternative ideas. What is social loafing? It is another challenge in a group. This happens when individuals exert less effort to achieve a goal when they are working in a group than they would have done if they were working alone. It is caused by a diffusion of responsibility and belief that one's individual contribution is not essential. As you look at here, if an individual, a person is working, he puts 100% effort. When he has a companion or the team member, he puts 93% of the effort. When he has more number of members, the effort drops. So social loafing is a phenomenon where people tend to exert less efforts to achieve a goal when they work in a group than when they are working alone. This is mostly applicable when individual contributions are not obvious. So we can describe it as putting less effort into doing something when you are with others than doing the same thing when you are alone. This means that you put in less effort in tasks when working in groups than you would if you were doing the same task on your own.